Welcome back children. I hope all you are well. Children, today we are discussing our second chapter in our biology part, that is microorganism friend and foe. So we have studied about different type of living organisms. Living organisms are plants, animals, human beings. But apart from these three, there are other kinds of organisms which we cannot see with our naked eye because they are very small in size. We call such organisms as microorganisms. So, what are microorganisms? Those living organisms which cannot be seen with the naked eye and which can be observed through a microscope are called microorganism. These indistinctly glimpsed particles can be seen clearly under a special optical device known as microscope. The word micro means very small and scope means a looking device. Thus, a microscope is an optical device which is used to study very small things which cannot be seen with the naked eye. The microscope was invented by Antony van Leeuwenhoek. He had keen interest in optical lenses and made the first simple microscope. He was also the first person to observe microorganisms with the help of simple microscope. There are two types of microscope. First is light microscope and second is electron microscope. Light microscope which is used in a school laboratory. An electron microscope is a special type of microscope that uses beams of electrons instead of light to provide magnification. Electron microscopes are used to observe extremely small objects. Electron microscopes have the capacity to magnify an object many thousands of times its original size. Even molecules can be seen with such a microscope. Another microscope is a light microscope. In a light microscope, sunlight or light from a torch is reflected off a mirror onto the glass slide on which the object being observed is placed. So we use this type of microscope in school. After the microscope was invented, it was found that microorganisms are everywhere. In fact, they make up nearly half of the total weight of all living organisms present on the earth. They are found in air, water, soil. Even they are found in human body. They are common in marshland. Marshland is also called wetlands. Wetlands are the area where water covers the soil. They are also common in desert and polar region. They are also found in very hot climate. They can be found in hot spring and in the regions of volcanic eruptions too. The bacteria that is found in such conditions are called thermophilic bacteria. They can even survive in conditions where food and water are practically non-existent. They remain dormant under such conditions and become active whenever favorable conditions are available again. The branch of science that deals with the study of microorganisms is known as microbiology. And the scientists who study microbiology are called microbiologists. And Louis Pasteur is regarded as the father of microbiology. Some microorganisms are useful to us in many ways, while some are definitely harmful since they cause diseases. So diseases causing microorganisms are called pathogens. Now let us try to know a little more about these microbes. There are thousands of variety of microorganisms. Microorganisms are mainly classified into five major groups. They are bacteria, protozoa, fungi, algae and viruses. So today in this video we are going to talk about bacteria. Bacteria can be identified as unicellular organism. Unicellular organism means these are made up of single cell, while we human beings, plants and animals are made up of a number of cells. Therefore, we call ourselves multicellular organism, and the bacteria is unicellular organism. Bacteria can be found in water, air, soil, food, and inside and outside living bodies. A single cell is known as bacterium. Can you imagine the size of bacterium? Bacteria are extremely small. The size ranges from 0.2 to 100 micron. 1 micron is a millionth of meter. They are generally thought to be the first living organism that evolved on Earth. They are believed to have appeared around 3000 million years ago. They are the simplest living organism found on the Earth. Now let us understand about the structure of bacterial cell. The cell of a bacterium has an outermost covering, the cell wall. Hence they are considered as plants. Because if we distinguish plant cell and animal cell, the plant cell have cell wall but animal cell do not have cell wall. So bacteria have cell wall, therefore it is considered as plants. There is no well-defined nucleus, but the nuclear material is found scattered in the jelly-like substance known as cytoplasm, present inside the cell. Bacteria move with the help of thread-like structure called flagella, present over the body. A cyst, which is hard protective coating, is present in the cell wall. It helps the bacteria to withstand adverse conditions. When unfavorable conditions prevail, bacteria remain inactive but start the process of reproduction when favorable conditions return. Condition for bacterial growth. A warm and moist environment is the most favorable condition for the growth and reproduction of bacteria. They reproduce at fast rate. Some bacteria reproduce at moderate temperature ranging from 25 degrees Celsius to 37 degrees Celsius. Some can grow and multiply even in extreme conditions of moisture and temperature. Bacterial growth is also dependent on the amount of nutrition available. Reproduction in bacteria commonly takes place by binary fission. Growing under favorable conditions, the nuclear material of the bacterial cell divides first. This is followed by the division of cytoplasm, which finally divide the cell into two daughter cells that can separate or sometimes cling together forming clusters, chains or filaments. Now let us understand about the shapes of bacteria. There are different shapes of bacteria. If the bacteria is found in spherical or round shape, then it is called coccus. If the bacteria is found in rod shape, then it is called bacillus. If the bacteria is found in spiral shape, then it is called spirillum. If the coccus bacteria is found in a pair, then it is called diplococci. And if it is found in chain form, then it is called streptococci. The E. coli bacteria, which are usually found in the intestines of animals and human beings, reproduce very fast under favorable conditions. It is said that they take just 20 minutes to multiply. That is, a single bacterium can give rise to millions of bacteria in just one day. Now let us understand about the useful bacteria and harmful bacteria. First of all, useful bacteria. Useful bacteria are used for making antibiotics for treatment of infectious diseases. Lactobacillus bacteria helps in changing milk to curd. Rhizobacterium bacteria that lives in the root nodules of leguminous plants helps in nitrogen fixation. Some bacteria helps in decomposition process. These type of bacteria lives in the soil and they convert biodegradable waste into simple form and clean the environment. Some bacteria lives in the intestine of animals and human beings and helps in digestion process. Now, harmful bacteria. Some bacteria are very harmful and they cause diseases in plants, animals and human beings. These bacteria cause diseases in plants and animals by producing poisonous substance called toxins. These bacteria are also responsible for causing diseases like typhoid, cholera, pneumonia and tetanus. Some bacteria is responsible for citrus canker and wilt diseases in plants. Bacteria are also responsible for spoilage of food by producing toxin. So it causes food poisoning. So today in this video we learnt about the bacteria. In next video we will discuss about different form of microorganism. Thank you.